just look at our players map mode. And I think it looks even better if you take a look at the dynastic map mode. It's just taken over by Hunyadis. Oh, welcome back to our Hungary campaign, where as you remember in the first episode we conquered all of these lands, but that's not all. Keep in mind that Croatia, Bohemia, Poland and Lithuania are all our PUs, so the players map mode is really juicy, same as the great power states when you're of course the first nation. Goal of this campaign is to get 2 achievements. One of them is take that von Habsburgs, when I have to get rid of Austria, and second one is Atwix Legacy, so have 10 personal unions at the same time. We've got 4 already, so only 6 to go. As we finished previous episode with PU over Bohemia, we've got plenty of expansion in Europe, but it's dropping fast. See, it's dropping 4.1 yearly. I just have to take a bit of a break right now and develop the country internally, maybe expand into some other religions, but my truce with the Ottomans is ending in 3 years actually, that's pretty good. And PU over Bohemia gave me another mission, which is Bohemian Crown, which is membership in the Empire. What the hell is giving us? The Empire in Hungary wishes to join the Empire, will become active, but then I'll become a duchy, which I don't want, or I get 15 prestige. And what's this? So Austria, no more than 13 provinces are owned by Austrian and its only tributary subjects. Is not the Emperor of HRE and have an army smaller than Hungary. That's not gonna be easy, but in the exchange we're gonna get union over them. How about you get prestige? But I'm not sure what this incident is doing. If this fails, do I get any claims, casus bellis on the Empire? I really don't want to join. You know what, worst case, I'll just join and leave. Let's see what happens with this incident. In the meantime, Austria has 17 provinces. So I would need to just conquer 4 of them if I want to get this mission. Now how about we take the strong economy, which is construction cost. I told you I need to start building up the country. Biblioteca Corviniala is giving us tech cost and idea cost. Okay, I'm still fishing ideas, that's gonna be useful. And change the development of monument Biblioteca Corviniana by 1 in Pest. What the hell it's doing? It's gonna give us institution spread. Okay, I was thinking if I should improve it to level 1 first before I click it. That would be more efficient, but I don't care, guys. The great city of Buda is gonna give us dev cost, local trade power, and yearly prestige from Pest. Please, and thanks to a strong government, which is 7 guarantee forms and 80% crown land. Well, I lost some crown land because of the Cossacks now. I'm gonna get tax meta and... okay, that's useless. How about Europa University? That's also nowhere close. Tier 4 is all about religion, and as I'm Catholic, I'm going for the bonuses around Curia and Pope. Oh, not this one. The first one, of course. It's time to embrace the tax meta, guys. Because another tax is coming from this one. You can see, yeah, gold and tax are fighting with each other to be the biggest source of my economy. My truce with the Ottomans ended. I don't see their fleet anywhere. I will try crossing with this stack immediately. That will take 7 days. I need 7 days before they... easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. Well, honestly, let's just go with this stack to Shugla right away. And I'll ask my subjects to just siege down. This is all I want to take from the Ottomans. And has 2 very important points on this peace deal. One point is called Germian. And second point is called Eretna. And this is because Germian has 3 cores, Eretna is having even more cores all around Anatolia, so I'm gonna use them in my next wars around here. My ruler just died, I don't remember the previous one, but the new one is 256, it's not bad, I just probably have to focus on admin. And now, no, I don't want to remove Black Army, there's no sense, just take this instead. I'm not slowing down declaring war on Austria, which still likes me. I've beat his ass so many times, he still likes me. From Austria I actually need only 4 provinces, I don't need anything more. That's 48 EE, which is not a problem, but when I take this mission here, that's for 20 years, so there will be enough to attack them again in around 10 years once the truce ends. You'll see that is 39 EE and nobody cares, maybe Mamluks, so I think that's also a moment to go ahead and crash the Mamluks, but before I do that, Oh yeah, they cannot be an emperor future. That's gonna take time, but we're gonna make them weaker. Oh yes, I'm not gonna PU them 10 years. That's fine. That's fine. I'm over my GAF capacity. We need to get here. This is all good, guys. This is all good. What I'll do, I'll attack Karaman. Not the Mamluks. There's no need to attack Mamluks. And I'm gonna reconquer some provinces for Gemenia, which is gonna get me into war with Mamluks as well. Just so they don't join my coalition. What the hell is a decline for royal power? On the death of Hunyadi, I'll get 25% tech cost and idea cost. Well, he's 52. Or lose free stability and rebels. Well, it's nothing I can't handle. But it's definitely not helpful. They're gonna be in Kirial Fold, where there's no button to get there. Let's just go and deal with them. I want to wait 3 month ticks as we need to core these provinces to reduce our stab cost. I want to at least keep it at 0. Okay, I'm just gonna finish in this, yeah. Aye, guys, aye. Let's wait to be this province to be cored. Remember, with negative stability, our prosperity would die, which we don't want to happen. So I'll just spend this to keep it at 0. But at least prosperity is still there. And then I got Tamas Pakuch, which is admin mana. Well, the one that I spent on stabbing up. Gaff reform, progress, 5 prestige. An advisor that is 50% cheaper. How about I go? I actually did not have the improved relation. Let's go for improved relation. Well, this is not the best era I've ever seen. It's time to waste some of our prestige, but it should not be a problem to regain it. Let's check army quality of the Mamluks because they came all the way through Caucasia straight to us. And they're gonna get wiped here. I guess in Württemberg is having 48 years old ruler without an heir. I think that's a good opportunity to try to get our dynasty there. I'm so sorry, Mr. Mamluk. Reduce your army to 15,000. Goodbye, and let me just go and fully annex Karaman. Everything goes to Germania. Last admin idea is not only admin tech cost, which now costs me 360, but also GAF capacity, which I really needed. And a policy which is not super useful for additional diplomat, but it's still something. Should also, guys, start playing around with the trade companies. Like adding Anatolia to a trade company of Constantinople to start with. I have to spend my AE somewhere. I mean the AE reductions. That's why I'm gonna attack Venice with the goal of conquering a bunch of these provinces. They also like us. But you're not gonna like me after this war. Let's go for Ragusa. Apparently Lorraine has a ruler who found an heir while he's 63 years old. That's another opportunity for us to send a royal marriage and try getting this throne. Look, Stella, I love this event. I needed an heir, 57 years old. 426, 621, 064. That's 10. That's 12. Let's go for 426. Ratio is not too well for Venice in this war. They've lost 85,000 troops. I've lost 22,000 because they keep getting wiped. Guys. Lorraine, do you see that? Lorraine, 19 years old. Does it mean that we've got our guy there? Hunyadi is on the throne. I could claim it. I'm claiming it. Screw it. We're taking throne of Lorraine. This might mean that I'm gonna take a bit less from Venice and focus on Lorraine. But that's in a second. Well, at least France is gonna help me, so it's easy peasy. Let's see, this PU, I can't piece out yet, but this PU will be only 6 AE. Like, literally nobody cares in Europe. Thank you so much, Lorraine. Pursue number, I believe, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And next step is to kill Venice. And by the way, Ottomans are dismounting themselves. I can attack Karaman again, and that's what I'm gonna immediately do. Venice? Anyone in Europe cares about Venice? I don't think so. That fixes the borders a lot. We also got military reform, so the only requirement to get is having at least 5 military skill of your ruler. You only can get it once. And now the question is, do I really need all the mill points? I actually don't. How about we just split the bonuses? I can now use war with Albania to shorten my truce with Venice, but I'll probably need to core this couple of provinces first. This is what I told you, Anatolia is in hands of my subjects, but I'm already annexing Germian, and I think I'm gonna start annexing Eretna right now as well. I see collector that Brunswick, Ferdinand Hunyadi on the throne, which means I can claim it and immediately attack. That's a big advantage of playing with Diplo ideas, because I can keep doing that, you know, on nations with rulers that are old, and then whenever it works, I just claim from immediately, I can attack immediately, because there is no truce. And I don't get a stab hit for having a royal marriage, so it's all super easy peasy. Well, of course, it's gonna be a decent sized war because of Austria. You know what, we should start preparing to dismantle each other, not in this, but in the next war against Austria. How it works is that you need to occupy, in theory, all of the capitals of electors and an emperor to dismantle the HRE. Now, what you can do is to check emperor's alliances, and you see that they have no allies with electors. So you can go ahead and ally all of the electors, then attack Austria, occupy Vienna, and dismantle the HRP. Because you either have to occupy the province or ally them. Alliance will be easy because we have tons of diplomatic reputations, so we can just go ahead and start improving with every single one of them. Union over Brunswick is our union number, I believe, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 4 to go. For tier 5 country forms of the military focused, I can expand the Black Army, which is any mercs not cost army professions, mercenary manpower, army tradition from battles, war taxes cost, and allow mercenaries to drills. It's pretty much like mercenary. Annexing subjects in Anatolia is fixing our navy placement, but also allows us to become an empire. We just hit 100,000 of max manpower. Truce with Austria is already done, and I allied every single elector. Which means, when I declare war on Austria, let's call France, declare war on Austria, now take a look. When I go to the empire, see, I only need to occupy Vienna. Super quick, dismantle the HRE, Transpendor, that's gonna be plenty of PowerPoint, just take a look at this. Boom. I love it. That's also the mission with the Casus Belli, to get union over Austria. So what I should ideally do is to white piece them here and attack them in 5 years for this Casus Belli. It's time to start expanding north as well and east. That's why I'm gonna attack Moscow. You can see how many claims we are having. This is not good. I want to keep my alliance with Denmark. So how about we find an enemy in Europe that I could attack with help of Denmark? Maybe Venice? We called Denmark into that war. Oh, Croatia has claims on everything. Let's go for it. And then I can let my allies deal with it and subjects. And myself, I can go and kick ass of Moscow in the meantime, because Denmark cannot help them. So I'm hitting arguing points cap soon. I'm gonna take this technology ready. Institution is nowhere close. This is fine, I can afford it, my mana generation. Third idea group is gonna be, as promised, influence. As soon as we get up to 10 unions, I'll start process of annexing all of them. And I'm gonna take all of these promises, actually not even for my subjects, for myself. I might not be able to core all of this day one, because I have the coring range, but I will get it very soon. Remember when ages ago I've put my relative as an heir of Denmark? Well, he got on the throne right now, after like 60 years, 50 years, I don't know. And he's 79 years old. So if I get royal marriage now, and he dies without an heir, which is like more than likely. A noble from who? Why we don't get a personal union if he dies? I don't understand that. Anyway, France also lost their heir, and the ruler is 41 years old. So can go with favors. They request a relative as an heir. Perfection, we just need to improve relations. I have to figure out what to do with Denmark. Because I could claim their throne, but then I'll have 5 years of truce, and we have to keep these guys alive for 5 years. I'll figure this out. I don't know how, Denmark got Rurikovic as their heir. How? From where? I got terribly trolled by Muscovy, and they're gonna pay for it. But it's fine. You know, just screw it. Let's just be Austria in the meantime. That's super bad, but we didn't get Denmark, because that would be 2 unions. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That would be 9 unions already, but yes, it's fine. And you know, the last mission we have in the mission tree is giving us diplomatic annexation cost, which is gonna be super helpful as soon as we get the achievement. I didn't notice that P of Austria is giving us out of AE and Mamluks from the coalition. Just don't have a claim of them, let's build one. Now guys, let's guess. How lucky I'm gonna be? Brandenburg leader 63, Portuguese 61. Will they get an heir? Or will I get my dynasty over there? I have to wait like 30 seconds. See, Brandenburg, they've got a Hunyadi, which means I can claim the throne. So remember, I used to guarantee them for some time to get a better relation, but I think it's done already. I can just go claim their throne, and I can attack them next month. Wait, I'm I thought I cancelled my guarantee. Okay, it's not that bad, because it's just 5 years truce. I know how it works, even if they get heir, which is not like super likely. This heir should have a low claim or medium claim at the start. So until they get, you know, a high claim, that should not be a problem. Let's just pray. And what, Denmark? They don't have an heir again. That's what I'm talking about. Brandenburg got an heir, but his weak claim. So I think I should be fine to wait for our truce to end. When manufacturers are worth more than 1 ducat, you know it's something good. And the Portuguese just don't want to die. 63 years old. Looks like Great Britain's learning from the best. They enforce their own dynasty as an heir of Portugal. Freaking Avi's 63 years old. Well, wasted opportunity, break right ties. The last influence idea is most importantly finishing our national ideas, which is gold depletion, no minuses on Hertig or Heaven provinces, and a policy for diplomatic annexation costs. So what amount do we have right now for this bonus? This is minus 65%. So if I wanted to annex Croatia, this would cost me only, well, it's not even saying anything, but it would take just 3 years. How about Bohemia? I can't check it yet. Why is it not showing the points? That's a new pop-up. A one-sided truce expired. Yeah, that's Brandenburg. Unfortunately is that they allied Denmark. So what I did, I made a claim on Landshut. Denmark is gonna help me in Landshut. So now in next month I can attack Brandenburg without getting Denmark into that war. And then I'll also attack Muscovy, because Muscovy is also allied to Denmark. Pursuit number 8. That's plenty of AE that might reactivate the coalition, but we don't care. We don't care, we just have to improve these relations fast. More AE, doesn't matter. Let's just take all of these provinces. That's 88. That's out of, I guess, expansion as well. Just take all of these provinces. And also war reparations and most of money. You see our empire keeps expanding, but we still need 2 more personal unions in our packet. Why I'm waiting for new occasions to get more personal unions is this is all us, plus France, which I'm about to take with the next ruler. I want to piece out the Mamluks, which might improve our, I wanted to see product placement, name placement, but I can't take Cyprus, I'm not so sure about that. Let's see. Mr. Mamluks. It improved, but not much. And obviously, all of the princes in Aleppo are going to a trade company. And as for Alexandria, I probably only need these 3. Plus, as I have money, I will do also an improvement. And let's see what percentage of trade power that's gonna be. Do I still need here? Yes, I do. Egypt. It's 47, 51. Perfection. How about Levant? 46. So I assume with, as my collision is off by the way, with a small improvement here, maybe I could also improve this boy. Let's see. I think that's gonna be yet another merchant. Yep. That's perfection. So my trading is almost 40 now, with total income 121. Guys, the action starts now. Because I noticed. See France? The ruler just died, and they have Hunyadi, which is 41 years old. So technically I could, count that he dies without an heir, and then we get a succession war with Great Britain. But there's really no need. I will go and claim the throne right away, dissolve my alliance, and then wait 5 years to do a personal union war. Remember, it's gonna be the same case like I did with Brandenburg, I believe. If they get heir, this heir is gonna be most probably low or medium claim, so I'll have time until the truce ends. In the meantime, I will of course send a marriage to Great Britain, because they do not have an heir. France won't be a problem at all, they're dying to Netherlands and Great Britain at the same time. And, oh yeah, let's just, just declare, doesn't matter. See, they have like 60k troops in total. This should be like really easy peasy. And you might think, oh, people will be outraged by your PU with France. Well, they are, it's 90 AE. I have so little nations in Europe, and so little nations that are Catholic. Nobody cares. Just look at our players map mode, and I think it looks even better if you take a look at the dynastic map mode. It's just taken over by Hunyadis. In the meantime, I really don't have to take much from the Mamluks. Just keep improving our name placement and borders. And now, at this point we are having 9 personal unions, there's only 1 missing for the achievement. And it could be Brittany, because the rule is 31 without an heir, but yeah, the relations are not too good. As I want to finish this episode with massive annexation of many subjects, I need to start saving my diplo points for that, because just 1000 is not gonna be enough. So you might know that there is a way to stack diplo points so you have like 10,000 of them saved. You just have to take leverage of converting cultures. What it means is that conversion of the cultures is super slow. This takes, for example, 17 years. But if you cancel culture conversion when it's less than 10% of progress, you regain all of the points. You can just keep doing that to save the power points. So, you see, I can't find the 10th personal union even though I'm trying hard. So I decided to help myself a little bit. What I'll do, I'll go to Netherlands. I'm gonna piece them out by releasing plenty of nations. And this plenty of nations will lack an heir when released. The issue is, these rulers are all freaking young. I expected for at least some of them to be older. Didn't work, guys. They all got heirs. Oh, and I clicked it by an accident, but every single one of them got an heir. Now, Great Britain does not have an heir, with a ruler that is 46 years old. And what's interesting, they rivaled me. So I'm trying to get so much stronger than them, so they're not gonna be an eligible rival anymore. That's why I'm building over the force limit twice. That's why I'm building heavy ships. So soon this should happen, probably once I take this technology. This is the 10th union we are having. Just wait a day. Yes, that's the sound of achievement. Atwix Legacy is in our hands. So now, with this done, I can start annexing everyone. And I'll start with annexing the biggest ones, because when your ruler dies, you have a chance of inheriting a throne of nations. So for example, when I go to Brunswick, you'll see that I have 36% of chances that when my next emperor changes, I'm gonna integrate them. So I will probably even abdicate to do that, but obviously that's gonna take some time. So, having this in mind, I will go here and take the diplomatic reputation guy. And even gonna take point to make him level 4. And I will start with annexing, because Poland, what's the chance? 14%. Lithuania, minus, let's start with Lithuania for sure. And I see that's not gonna even take that much time. And France, it's gonna take not that much more. I'll also do Austria, even though it's 30%. Let's do Poland. So that's many points monthly already. And actually just start with this too, because I'm not so sure if I have enough Diplo points saved. I also want to vassalize these small nations around here, which I released because I was like trying everything to get this 10% union, but I don't have to do that anymore. So now I'm losing 48 points monthly, but of course the small guys, they're gonna take like a month or two to be annexed. In the meantime, I can also threaten war for Cyprus, just for a matter of better borders. With the threaten war on Switzerland, I got the last province I need for the take that from Habsburgs achievement. I just have to core this province to get it. And in the meantime, you can see we're fixing the borders out of annexation of our subjects, and it's really right now when I run out of power points to annex subjects. So yeah, in a second I'll be only annexing one of these two, Lithuania and Poland. Guys, I'm doing that for you. I don't have any reason to play it besides good borders and good thumbnail, because I don't like the thumbnails. Oh, and in the meantime, of course, I've got the province of, there it goes, take that from Habsburgs. I'm gonna abdicate, yes, 665 abdicate. Unlucky, guys. We did not inherit a single throne. 33% from Bohemia, 25% from Brandenburg, 41 from Brunswick, and 46 Floren, and none of this worked. How is it even possible? I'm done here, guys. In 1615, this is not impressive at all. I was AFK for the last 70 years. But the borders are beautiful, and I think this is worth appreciating. So if you do appreciate it, remember to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel to get notified about the future series. Bye!